When Bob Iger returned as CEO of Disney, a lot of the things that he was saying was to fix the mistakes of his predecessor slash successor, Bob Chapek, and that he got directly involved with culture war issues. And we saw that in that embarrassing hostage-like video that Bob Chapek put out after Florida passed their parental rights and education bill. A lot of the people at Disney, or at least the vocal minority of them, were screaming that that was anti-LGBTQP plus IAP, whatever the alphabet is, saying it's against those people right there. So then Bob Chapek initially wanted to avoid it because that's a stupid thing to get your company directly involved with politics, but he caved, and this is the video that he put out as a result of it. And afterwards, we just saw a huge decline in everything Disney related. I mean, their box office was falling. They're losing subscribers on Disney Plus. Theme park attendance were down. Cruise line was down. I mean, just everything was going bad for it. And they brought Bob Iger back in to fix it. And one of the things that he said was he wants to keep them out of culture war issues and wants to basically return to a family brand that they once were. But I don't think that he was actually sincere about that, because, I mean, if he was, then everyone's been ignoring him. I mean, Disney Pride Collection features Mickey, Star Wars, and Marvel. LGBTQ plus people flock to Florida for gay day festivals. Star Wars breaks barriers with first ever transgender casting. I mean, you wouldn't think these are things that are put out by a company that's trying to avoid cultural issues. It seems like they're trying to lean right into it. And maybe that's the whole goal right now. Maybe they figured like, well, we've already lost our target audience of families, so let's just try to lean into this side of the political spectrum because everything's so polarized now. I mean, these are the only people we can expect. But I mean, seeing all the numbers, I mean, it's just not working. Obviously, these people aren't actually supporting the company. I mean, at least not enough to the point where they're offsetting the losses that they have from other family groups. And now we got this latest news. Disney taps transgender influencer to market Minnie Mouse fashions. So Disney has partnered with transgender TikTok influencer named Sean Altman to endorse clothing for girls, particularly Minnie Mouse themed apparel consisting of a red dress, yellow pumps, and a red hair bow. And we got a video right here of the said person.
Today we're looking at the most iconic friend group, Disney's Mickey and Friends. And the character most like me is Minnie Mouse, and I have the most perfect dress to start the look. It even has little Mickeys on it, and I love how bold of a red it is. It's just like Minnie. I'm thinking of layering a fun collar, like this one, just to give it a little more flair. But now I feel like the dress needs more shape, so let's add this white petticoat under it. It's so fun to move it.
Okay, is it really necessary? I mean, you can have influencers for your products. That's fine. But we've seen time and time again that it's not good to hire transgender people, especially for a product aimed at children. I mean, are they targeting children with this? I mean, it clearly is. So what's the point of that unless they actually have an agenda? I mean, there's a certain G word that gets thrown around a lot lately. And I mean, I think this is kind of an example of such a thing right now. But I mean, really, there's no point in actually having a male do this stuff. I mean, the only point is if you are pushing an agenda right now, and this is the result of such a thing. So Bud Light sales slump following boycott over Anheuser-Busch promotion with Dylan Mulvaney. So another guy who dresses like a woman has caused a boycott on Bud Light. I mean, they've seen it's from, the revenue April to June quarter fell 10.5%. And we learned today that they're actually selling off a lot of their other subsidiary beers and things like that just to try to stay afloat. And they're losing a lot of money on that. And basically it killed their brand and they're not able to recover from this. Now, is Disney the same thing as Bud Light? No, but at the same time, they're just another company and they can fail. And it's looking like they are failing at just pretty much every turn that they're making. And the only reason this is happening is because either people are ignoring what Bob Iger says, the other people below him, or he was just lying about actually wanting to stay out of cultural issues, because everything that they've done so far has shown that they're just leaning into the culture war issues on every turn. I mean, they could correct this if they wanted to, but they still haven't done it. And a lot of people are wondering why. I mean, it does say in this article that they think they're too big to fail, and maybe that's the case, but I think this is more likely is that they're actually looking to sell the company off. And I think Bob Iger is working with the people that he's looking to sell it to, and basically to try to tank the value of the company as much as possible so that they get a better deal and that he can get some kickback from them as a result of it. I don't know. I mean, that's just my tinfoil hat conspiracy about this. But I mean, every move that he's made since he's returned to the company, and even before he left the company initially, just kind of suggests that he wants to hurt the company and hurt the brand. And I mean, if he's not trying to do that, if he's not actually deliberately trying to destroy the company, then I don't know what he is. I mean, he probably is the dumbest person in the world if that's not the case. And I don't think he's the dumbest person in the world. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is Bob Iger actually trying to damage the company in order to sell it off at a better deal so he can get a kickback from that? I mean, Or do you think he really is just this dumb or whatever? Or is he like Bob Chapek, a hostage to his employees and he's too afraid to speak out? Let me know what you think. And if you like this video, make sure you click the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with the latest news. Thank you.